You may have noticed lately that the Sims community has been blowing up, wanting all kinds of new gameplay features that are actually not new at all, and were kind of promised by EA and Maxis over 30 years ago. The creators' goal was that eventually all the Sim titles could work together to give you the best darn Sim experience ever. Take SimCity Societies here, and its expansion called Destinations. This would allow Sims players to create even more thematic cities. Authoritarian cities, creative cities, spiritual cities, Old West farmland cities. Create interesting resorts and theme park destinations. Anyway, I'm playing this now again to explore all the features I never did in the past and to do some light ranting at EA and Maxis to bring back SimCity. Societies, streets, copter, parks, town, and even Spore. To finally allow all the products to optionally work together if you choose. Now that it's 2025, seamless integration would be nice. Anyway, Sims community and Sims social influencers, everything you are asking for now for The Sims can most likely be found in any one of the great Sim titles from the past. That's what I'm thinking. Excuse me. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space. We'll be getting started here in just a moment. Yeah. I think that going through the forums and looking at the state of the community, at the Sims community, and what they're asking for, I seem to find that everything they're asking for seems to exist in all the other Sim titles that don't currently work hand in hand with the Sims to bring those concept ideas to it. So what do you think? Have you seen SimCity Societies here? Or have you played SimCity 5, the 2013 version? Right? Have you played Spore? Simcopter? Streets of SimCity? The big one people are asking for, like, we want the cars. I get it. I do too. But do you just want to... What do you want to do with your cars? What do you want cars for? Well, to drive around, Kineas. Well, yeah, I kind of get that. Where is the game now? One moment, I've lost my game. There it is, SimCity Societies. You there? Come in, SimCity Societies. Ah, good. We're going to be continuing the city after the tutorial. They've got to set up the creative city. Let's see if we can continue. Return to the selected city. Change player, play the tutorial. See if we can pick it up where we left off. They had us creating a creative city with a clown schools and drama schools. Now, the things that you create, the type of buildings that you put down, the type of buildings that you put down influences how the city develops and looks. So in the Sims now, you got regions, right? And for the Megalith, you can make the cities look the way you want. But buildings covered by a question mark are hidden from you until you achieve the criteria listed on top of the question mark. Once revealed, these buildings will remain permanently visible, no longer hiding what they're capable of. Even in... It just crashed. Did it crash? It crashed. We had no problems the other day, so I don't really know. Try it again. Wow. No problems. No problems. No problems, please. So it's saying buildings, some buildings will remain locked until the requirements are met, I guess. So some of these, we had the requirements the other day. It's very different. It's definitely a different way to play SimCity for sure. So with regards to the Sims, we don't really get to create full-blown towns. I mean, you could go in there and knock off all the lots and then rebuild everything. But there's no way like SimCity style to lay out your own city. Just give you a bunch of land and you lay out the roads and lots and connect to the connection points, which links it to all the other SimCity Sims regions that you have. I'm not wanting to click anything for the moment. I want to see if it's just going to be stable. But there's no way for you to SimCity style in the Sims to zoom out, lay down some roads, and start putting down the things that you want. And then kind of like with SimCity's societies here, to create the kind of community that you want or mixes of. You don't have to create one type of thing, one specialist city. Right at the moment they had us in the tutorial, really added things that are just for creatives. Flower stores and movie theaters, and you still have low, medium, and high wealth zones. So that part of SimCities is the same. A mime school, a drama school, right? So you want to attract and provide. You want this to be creative, and the buildings will change based on what you plop. There's also authoritarian, industrial, capitalist, and again, you can bring all those into one city, I believe. So when a child in your city visits a venue, his or her entire family gains any happiness benefit provided by that venue. Children can only visit venues that are labeled as appropriate for them and tend to go to school if one is available. I don't know if we have schools down yet. Maybe I plopped one. So education is super important in SimCity if you want to get anywhere with business or anything else. You get to do a lot of decorating in this. Must be our mini golf place. It's cool, kind of like Manhattan, New York skyline. Is that a... Oh, it's King Kong. What is that man doing to that building over there? Ooh, and there's blood popping out of it. Sorry, I'm getting used to the controls. It's a little bit different. Yeah, it's like King Kong, and they're like squirting blood out of him. It's kind of gross. There's our movie theater. And now you can, like the Sims, you can schedule events. In the Sims, it would be nice. It would be better, or more nice in the future, to where it's not a rabbit hole. Right? We want all the venues to work in the Sims and to have jobs at those things. But we can premiere a movie. 2,500 simoleons. We're only at 5. That'd be half of our money at the moment. Okay. So, landscaping, transit, power, and underneath it shows how much power we have. Homes, workplaces, decorations, and venues. Make sure everything else is going fine over here. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Filters, productivity filter, prosperity, creativity, spiritual. Now, normally in SimCities, they need places to work. So there's... So here, I don't know that there is such thing as... Let's see what kind of filters do we have. Info card, achievements. Show problems with buildings, including buildings with missing resources, damaged buildings, buildings and shut down. Show buildings which produce or consume spirituality, productivity, prosperity, current happiness, building radius, sick and injured, criminals, crimes, special sims. So what we don't have here that we do have in like 2013 is your residential, commercial, and industrial. So I don't know. I mean, that doesn't, I don't know if that means anything. And I don't think that there's region play in this. So ultimately, maybe that is kind of why, well, I can't say that for certain. That maybe it wasn't as big of a hit as it was, because you still needed to be SimCity. You still needed to connect to other regions for larger gameplay. You would still want RCI. Because if you're just building completely for thematic cities, then what does it matter? Let me put a question mark in the title of this. So I leave it as a question mark, like, well, what do you think? Did you play this? Was it interesting? Would you like these concepts for The Sims? Would you like to create more thematic cities easily? So right now in The Sims, the type of Sims that you create really don't influence the look of the buildings, or unless you change something, the buildings don't really change either. All right, so let's try to find some work buildings. Productivity, public safety, skate park, street food cart, burger joint, pizza shop, pub, sugarcane field, bowling alley, windmill. These are unlocked, locked. This building will be revealed when your city produces 8 productivity. Your city has 100 population. Your treasury contains 8,000 simoleons. It only says 635 down there at the bottom. This will cost 1,000. We have to be really cool at the moment, actually. We're not making any money. That's always a big problem in SimCity, is going broke. I made 375 yesterday. At the bottom says is you can change the auto save frequency of the game. Okay. This used to tax people's computers so bad. That was one of the negative reviews about it. They're like, oh my gosh, my FPS is completely shot. Authority, knowledge. 1,000. Fireworks shack. Really? A fireworks shack provides knowledge? Increases the chance that criminals appearing in this city will be arsonists. It's cheap though. Did we put down, do we have a fire station? Where's the... Well, where's a fire station? I don't see fire being... Yeah, I can understand why it drove some SimCity's people mad. I mean, that's like one of the first things you're always thinking about. You're like, oh my god, I gotta put my fire, I've got to put my medical and my police. Well, where are they at? So maybe if knowledge. Let me look up if it has a. It's got to have a fire, right? Fire department, SimCity. The fire department is made. This is for SimCity. I need societies. Google doesn't understand that societies is different. SimCity societies buildings. Buildings list that says just SimCity. Says there are over 350 buildings in the game. Certain buildings have a chance of turning a normal citizen into something different. That's something to think about for the Sims. If you create a certain type of look of a building, it can influence the Sims that live there. Energy's disaster, response and criticism. I see a gameplay wiki, but I don't at the moment see all the buildings. Where are all the buildings? There were like 400 buildings in the game. They had plans to add more, but anyway, check back tomorrow. I'm missing something here. It says if you just start on normal mode, you have to unlock the buildings. They mostly give the same buildings, but change the aesthetics, like 3 or 4 apartments or 2 kinds of slums. So right now, that's what we're playing in. We're playing in normal mode, and we have to unlock things. So I don't know if there's a search. Let's see here. Ah, buildings. Workplaces, venues, power, decorations, landscaping, building abilities. Glossary. But it doesn't tell you. There's no search feature here. Fire control. One of your concerns in growing and nurturing cities is preventing it from being ravaged by fire. Different societies have different ways of dealing with fires, but most involve having a headquarters for firefighters who can be deployed in the event of a fire. There's several types of fire stations, from volunteer brigades that might be found in non-technical or spiritual societies to more modern fire stations. What type you use will depend on your type of society and what values are important to your city. Firefighters prevent fire from spreading and limit the amount of damage done by buildings. But it doesn't say where they're located. How to unlock them. Incarceration. Several types of buildings which function as jails or prisons. Dispatch riot police. Round up undesirables and criminals from your city. In cities with a high crime rate and a large number of prisons, a prison break can be a concern. Depending on the society in your city and what values are important to it, these facilities will have varying definitions of criminal. Many incarceration facilities also condition inmates to help rehabilitate them into content and productive citizens. Yikes. Conditioning. Some buildings have the ability to condition your Sims. This is one approach to preventing or controlling unhappiness in your city. Conditioning buildings force the Sims who use them toward a neutral state of contentedness, so the buildings will emanate both happiness and unhappiness in their visitors. Buildings marked as heavy conditioning have a more profound effect on their visitors' moods. Life in the city can lead your Sims to getting sick or becoming injured. There are also some special Sims who can cure sickness and injury. Without treatment, sick or injured Sims may eventually die. There are some buildings which can make Sims less likely to become sick by making them temporarily immune. Tourism. Some buildings draw tourists to your city. Tourists are a type of special Sim who come to your city to visit venues and spend money. Every time a tourist visits one of your city's venues, that visit produces income for your city's treasury. A successful tourist trade can therefore be quite valuable to your city. Some societies will be more likely to draw tourists than others. Disaster, city treasury, building damage. Pollution effects, pollution. I wanted to see, are we even, is there a highway to connect to? Do we connect to? Normally you have to. That's our power. I wonder if you just have to go out to the edge of the city, because otherwise how do they even get there? If you click on the map, mini-map in the lower corner, you can move around that way. So I'm just trying to scroll the edges. Yikes. Come on, camera. Getting used to the camera. So in the original SimCity, if I remember, the older SimCity games, there wasn't a highway to connect to. All of your connections were made manually. And so that meant that a connection would be made to an outside place by connecting it to the edge of the map. With this being a tutorial, I don't even know. I don't think you'll be happy with the zoom out ability. You can tilt. You can't zoom out very far. Saving game. So somewhere in here is a police department and a fire department. And that seems more like an authority and a protection thing. A public clock. That gives us plus 3 authority. Increases the likelihood of city workers in the city. Building a fence. Small statue. All right, well, let's put down a public clock. We want workers. And this is the high wealth over here. Oops. High wealth part of town. This is kind of medium wealth, I guess. Put it by our movie theater. Can't build that there, it says. Kind of far away from it. Productivity. Food cart. Kind of a long walk, but put down some more houses. What does this say? If they're spiritual. Pueblo. I don't know what the difference is. What's the difference between this, this, and this? Most excellent. We can fit, wow, you can fit a lot of food carts right outside their houses. Let's guess that there's 2 adults and 2 children at least. There's 8 food carts. Creativity. The building gallery shows buildings you can construct. It can be culled or filtered according to societal theme and things like creativity, knowledge, etc. All buildings carry a construction cost. Many have special abilities worth investigating by holding the cursor over the building within the gallery. Yeah, I'm looking for something tiny. Yeah, because, yeah. We only have these little spots. That's nice. Uh-oh, we're down to 1,422. All right, we'll stop there and see if people move in. They move in. Small but cozy homes for small but cozy families. Nobody's moved in. Oh yeah, so once we get a little bit more money, normally, yeah, you'd go around and you'd build connections to all the edges. So in later versions, SimCity 4 and SimCity 5, they gave you a highway to connect to. Something to connect to. Report says Kineas will freeze all city spending. I have to. Oh, we just made some money though. 2,454. Okay, so Kineas probably won't freeze all spending if you keep doing that. New product launch slows city business as thousands wait in the line for days. For what? Number of Bellico Forum online players. What? Online players surpassed world population. That makes sense. Unless people are running like 6, you know, I get it, but silly. Oh, it says I spent 2,343 yesterday. And it's all happy about it. Exclamation point. Is there a speed on this one too, where we could speed it up? Let's speed it up, see how much money we can make in a day or two. So I have an idea of what we can spend. It says... I think that means they're closed. Yeah. Clown schools are creepy, man. Local movie critic questioned regarding pirate obsession. Oh, the screaming! There's haunted houses in town. A haunted house. So it's not that anybody's getting killed. It's just they're getting scared, and it makes them happy. Our haunted house is right here. Occasionally you'll see a ghost running around. Yeah, so in The Sims, I mean, we can do cobwebs and stuff, but there isn't just, you know, like haunted house packs, building haunted houses. Glad the rain stopped. Great, we're up to 4,392. Those hot dog stands are making some money. Good, good. We're on our way to making money. So again, depending on the buildings that I start putting down now, I should be able to change. Well, they said it can influence the look of other buildings. So I wonder what'll happen. So if I start putting down a bunch of authoritarian, what will it do to the look of these things? Will it? I don't remember if it will make them change, because I was trying to specialize. You know, when this came out, so I did like authoritarian city and like a spiritual city, and so I don't recall, you know. If it forces a change on them. 5,000. Okay, good. Kind of in the clear. It didn't say. Normally in SimCity, the next things you're always concerned about is like, do they have water? They've got power, but they didn't say water or sewage. It is odd though that right off the bat they don't point out where you're police. It's weird to have to unlock police, medical, or fire. And I'm guessing that the fire will be under authority. Okay. So let's build some authority, but let's not put it near our people. And one of the things you just, you know, for a good authority, as a responsible adult or parent, you would want the city to be proactive in a positive authoritarian way, you know, so that your children... No, don't tell me you have to plop every one of these by hand. And just stretch it. Is there a way to stretch it? That's a lot of fence. Well, it's a start. We don't want the kids coming over here and messing with anything. R key rotates. We're gonna need more of these wind turbines here shortly. All right. That gave us 14 authority points, and now we can drop a Bobby station. So I'm figuring the people that made this game were from UK, and they also branded all their electric stuff as BP right before BP had the big oil spill and made everybody hate them. People were mad that Maxis and EA they said that they had sold out, allowing BP to get the branding in this title. They paid into it. Okay. All right.
people, Liberty people, shoot shoot. The flow number feve, or for 3D pow, the buoy ha. My people, Liberty people, shoot shoot.
All right, so Bobby station next to the houses. One over here near the movie theater on that side of town, and one over here next to the playgrounds. And we'll put one on this corner. I don't know why they had us put in the airport the other day, but they did. The helicopter. Oh, helicopter tours. Specialty pricing, $200. Press to activate it. And amount of happiness provided by a visit to this venue, +2 from the following effect during this building itself. Okay. All right, doing good, making money, up to 6,000. We have a deficit, a spirituality deficit, -4. So we need some that give it. Mission sounds nice. Prayer wheel sounds very nice. So we need to recover from 3 to 8. Mission is 15. That's worth it. I don't want to interfere with that road. The building gallery shows buildings that you can construct. It can be cold and filtered. Okay, yeah, we know that one. Worthy of the clubhouse. Simtopia is now worthy of the clubhouse. It has been revealed in the building gallery. That takes away -2 creativity, but worthy of the shack. It has been revealed in the building gallery. Creative. Worthy of the religious bookstore. Worthy of the fire brigade. There it is. Fire brigade. Excellent. The fire brigade falls under spirituality. That's interesting. I was wrong about it being under authority. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. So what do you think? Did you play this? Do you think some of the aspects of this might work well with The Sims? Are you a Sims player? I think there's a bit of brilliance in even though Maxis didn't really create this one. They farmed it out to Tilted Mill to create this. Slow this thing down. But I think there's a touch of brilliance in everything that Maxis produced, no matter what it was. That there was something really wonderful and interesting about every single one. And since I've been a Maxis fan, almost 30 years ago, the idea is that no matter how many Maxis products titles that you bought, they could kind of integrate with one another. And so I see all these titles, and when I play The Sims, I really want a lot of these game playing aspects from all these other sim titles: SimCity, Societies, Spore, Streets, Copter, Town. I want those gameplay activities in The Sims. And so right now, I don't want to say there's a lot of discontent in the Sims community, but what there is people like, I want this and I want that and I want this and I want that. Can you please add this? Can you please add that? And I'd like to know what you think, but I feel that a lot of what the Sims community is now asking for can actually be found in all of the other SIMTitles that they don't make anymore. But nothing is dead forever. For example, Microsoft Flight Simulator, they said, we're not going to ever make Flight Simulator again. Don't bother us. Like, that was it. And then a couple of years ago, they're like, okay, we're going to make Microsoft Flight Simulator again. And they released Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and it did so well that they've already now released Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So when people say, and I'm guilty of it too, saying Maxis and EA killed SimCity. Well, we haven't had another one since 2013. And I really want SimCity to come back. I've loved every iteration. This latest one, still trying to beat it. It's very difficult. Very difficult. Not an easy thing to try to build up to do one of the great works. So on this latest playthrough that I'm doing in the evenings, I am trying just that to, well, one, just to get a stable city. It is very, very hard. Okay. Okay. Public safety requires 1 production, and we have 9. I like that. Only 300. I like that even more. Great, and it'll fit right there. Okay. I think for us to kind of experience this as to what can happen, let's build a little ways away from town. And over here, I might want to start some things that aren't so great. See what can we get. Some things have to create like criminals or thieves, or create a different element. Some of your Sims seem to be spending all day trying to get somewhere but never arriving, take a look at places where you can add bus stations and or subways to alleviate traffic problems, or perhaps some parallel long roads without intersections. So we already have a traffic jam, 144 people. So one of these earlier said that there's a chance that you can create arsonists and stuff. Can't unlock any of those yet. There really aren't any negative. Like, you don't have, well, I want a criminal town. I know that there are certain things in here, like the fireworks shack had a chance of creating crime with arsonists, right? Jack produces a spooky sim on visitation. 5% chance to produce one spooky sim. A ghost or a zombie. I think that one of the difficult things is, even though you can do filters, sometimes when you find something, then all of a sudden I can't find it anymore. For example, I'm trying to find that firework facility. And then I have a difficult time trying to find it again. A midwife. That's different. Rock Garden, Tea House, Fish Market. Animal Rescue, Band House, Clubhouse, Clown School. Cottages, Creepy Barn, Cotton Candy Store. A game developer. There's the helicopter tour, Ivory Tour, ice cream shops. Highway volunteer. Makes the local property value of nearby buildings. Increases the property value of nearby buildings, allowing you to recycle them for a higher refund. It's interesting. Everything's interesting. It's all different. So different. Creativity and -6 a sugarcane field. All right, well, we'll just do something different out here. Not like Sims 5 where you can click on them and like add to it, as far as I can tell. Agriculture. This is where Sims grow the most important crop. Sweet, sweet sugar. Long work week, 7 days. Sweet, sweet sugar. Your city lacks the required productivity for this building to operate. We have a -4 deficit, so we need to put things that add productivity. We've got lots of creativity. Who doesn't want a pub? We put a pub? Ooh, I like this. Restaurant has a chance of getting Sims drunk. Forgive me, I am there. The controls on this are different, and it's going to take me a while to fully get used to them. All right, so we're still lacking in the productivity. I don't want to. None of these really kind of work. Any of these other give productivity 2 as well. No. The only one that does make sense to me, yeah, is the pub. When you have 13 productivity. All right. Street food cart. There's $11, 12, 13. The pub. This makes sense for a local group of farmers. They got to have their pub. There's Clarkson and there's Clarkson right now. What's up, Jeremy Clarkson? Where's Caleb? Oh, I guess he's not. Oh, there he is on the other field. I guess Caleb isn't going to be around this next season for Clarkson's farm. It doesn't seem like it's bad blood, but it doesn't seem like it's... He's just... I guess Caleb's got a lot going on. It's cool, taking the load back to the barn. See if we can see it, put it in there. Just goes in. No, builds up the field again. Pumpkin pie cook-off held, judges stuffed. Getting a movie review in, The Pirate's Revenge. Needs more pirates? Needs more pirates. A windmill. City produces 8 productivity. Your city has 100 population. Your treasury is 8,000. I need more than 100 people. I have more than 100 people. Oh, but I need 8,000. Okay. All right, so there's a little farming area over there. Don't have anything over here. There's the fireworks shack. Increases the chance that criminals appearing in the city will be arsonists. Actually, we have an abundance of knowledge. We're at 31. So what uses it? The software studio. We have plenty of creativity. Well, I wouldn't say plenty. Plus 11. A video arcade. Yeah. Band house. 35 people. Building is more likely than most to catch fire. That's funny, this one. Oh, I was gonna say it does have it. Cottage. Less likely to catch fire. Dream house. Rat house. Band house. Video arcade. You know what? Traffic is a problem in these games. And in SimCity, I'm very aware of trying to keep things off the main road. So you don't, in SimCity, one aspect is you don't build on the main roads. So whatever you want to do, get the traffic off the main road and then do what you got to do. There's our band house. Software studio. The arcade. All right. Ooh, we're down to 814. Uh-oh. But it looks like we got some people moving into the frat house. Simtopia is now worthy of the subway. It has been revealed in the building gallery. Congratulations. Worthy of the Metal Club. The Metal Club. It is now worthy of the Carnival Games. And it's been revealed in the building gallery. Worthy of the Chocolate Bunny. The Metal Club. That sounds pretty cool. Is that under creativity? The Metal Club. Wow, that's huge. Upcoming bands. Oh, I love that one. Oh, that's one of my favorite bands. Hey, great trivia question I learned the answer to the other day. A good one if you're a Sims player. You want to impress your friends. When did Simlish first appear in a Maxis SIMTitle? What title did Simlish first appear in the history of Maxis? Let me put that out there as a question in the chat. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. That wouldn't be a poll. Nah, no way to do that then. Answer viewer questions live. Well, what's the difference between just chatting and a start a Q&A? Sorry, I'm looking at the YouTube studio. Things I don't normally use. One is start a Q&A, answer viewer questions live, but you can ask questions in normal chat. And then start a poll. You can't start a trivia question, I guess. Ah, well. Now, I don't know how many jobs. Normally, jobs are a big deal. As far as knowledge, workplace, 0 out of 12. So I don't know that there's enough people to work it. 0 out of 7. Let's wait till morning and find out if people are going to work it. If not, we'll add some more band houses. Because they have 4 people. This requires... I don't know what the third number is. Number of workers that completed a visit here today. 0. Number of workers that completed a visit here today. Olive Acres reports indescribable sensation being clicked on. Bossam Rider, child going home. What are you doing way out here, kid? Go play in the playgrounds. This is an adult area of town. Street performer, finding a place to perform. Putting on a show, street performer. Have to pay the bills. I'm at work or on my way there. Doing the moonwalk. Really? You're putting your cardboard right in the middle of the street? Dude, you're gonna get run over. Now this was made in like 2007. They did the Sims better in this than they did in SimCity 2013. SimCity 5. The Sims are throwbacks like SimCity 2000. They're not very good. And they're not even halfway realized like this. That's great. Wow, you have a motivated workforce, and you may notice that these happy workers are producing more revenue for you. A nice incentive to keep them happy. Alright, let's check out the work. 0 of 12. 1 of 7. 0 of 12. It says it adds 4 workers, but it increases the population by 35. So if we wanted to get all these guys here, we need 12. $19. That's 12. Like 30, 31, 32 people. Then 11, there's 12. We're broke. 409. Just earned the happiness bronze medal by having 10 elated and ecstatic workers in my small city. Software Studio. Thanks for tuning in. You've made my day. Thank you very much. So what do you think? Are you a Sims player? Have you ever played Societies? If so, what do you think? Should some of these gameplay ideas... I think some of this stuff is fantastic. They certainly have been adding in, as you know, a lot of business stuff, which is really nice. Lots of commercial stuff. The towns in The Sims right now, they don't seem to change or can change automatically. Maybe with stories, I'm not really sure. But like the look of buildings doesn't really change. A building's a building's a building, and if it's there, it stays there. But this would, based on the type of Sims that you're creating and buildings that you're putting down, or the lots that you build, can influence all the others. Anyway, that's what we're exploring out here with playing this again. So I'm trying to see if I can get these people to go to work. These band houses over here. Got a metal club over here for them. Workers here now. Well, we should get an update. There's people there. Okay, they were working. Okay, we're seeing this one work, the video arcade. Maybe they're not smart enough. That could totally be. They're not smart enough to work at the software place. The amplifiers here all go up to 11. That's a Spinal Tap joke. And headbanging Sims love every deafening minute of it. Cost to invoke building action, 11 out of 15. What does that mean? People? Lights are on, but nobody's home. Number of workers that completed a visit here today, 5. Your growing city now has at least one special sim, an agent that can affect other sims and buildings. Special sims include law enforcement officials, criminals, artists, secret enforcers, and many others. To locate special sims, use the corresponding special map display. Depending on the society you're building, certain special sims will be a boon and others a detriment. To learn more about a special sim, select him or her or the building that produces the sim. Special sim map. Show special map. I don't see it. Oh, good. Somebody's using it. There was one person there. 1 out of 12. The video arcade. Nothing. Nothing. Pub announces new line of fresh, healthy food. So yeah, this is really, really different from SimCity. And I'm playing that in the evenings. We might need the people over here to be just a bit smarter. I don't know. Okay, maybe not. 12 people at work. Far out. Well, arcade. And it's day. But can you hold a concert? Heavy Metal Jamboree. Press to activate building action. This action will be available again for 24 hours. It's probably done that at night. Alright, we got a little spending cash. And a little bit of breathing room. Street food cart. Food. That's cool that you can fit them in these little spots. I don't want them to make jobs. burger joint. We don't have enough prosperity to do a burger joint. Put down a barbecue pit. Yeah, you people like to barbecue. Oh, awesome. It'll fit right in there. Excellent. Barbecue pit for you. Barbecue pit for you. Barbecue pit for you. Are those facing the wrong direction? It doesn't matter. I don't know if they have to be facing the street or not. No, it seems to have connected to their, I don't know. It seems to have connected to their house, but we'll have to wait. I don't know how I feel about the candy cane lights. An oil tanker has run aground off the coast of Sim Nation. Oil supplies are expected to recover shortly, but oil power will be affected. Area tycoons have flocked to the area of the spill in order to appear concerned. So tycoons will be a rare sight in Simtopia in the foreseeable future. Barbecue pit. The aroma of barbecue is alluring to and to many an open invitation. I am going to spin that around. I can't tell if that guy's using it or just standing there. There's another guy. Let me face this one towards the street. Those guys are the street performers, I think.
In me thorn, mubble pow.
Finding a place to perform. This building is more attractive than normal. Still, I can't tell if they're working it or not. "12 out of 12 workers here now." All right, so we need more houses. Well, no, we shouldn't. Each one of these is supposed to be four workers or 2 workers. It doesn't say if they're 2 adults, children, or 4 adults, or what they are. Yeah, they don't have trifle time to trifle. Band house, a cottage. No, I want band houses over here. Oh, I take their power. All right, we got our downtown, and where's our farms? We are now worthy of the drive-in movie theater. It has been revealed in the building gallery. Communal garden. That would work over here nice with these gardens, these farming areas. I built on the main road. Shouldn't have. Come on. I can't because of the hot dog stand. Alright, so you can't replace one road with the other by just dragging over it. But I think there was a way to demolish these without taking out the... Could be wrong. Again, I don't know that you'd be happy with the zoom level on this. It wants to build a box. Crazy thing. Nope. See what I mean? I'm trying to make it build a straight road and it wants to build a box. I'm going to approach it from this side. It's because of that other hot dog stand. Okay. A gingerbread house. Creepy barn. Okay, where'd it go? -3 creativity. Okay. What does the windmill actually do? We don't get a description? It says 5 jobs. It says 8 people went to work. 2. I see one's a split level. That one's pretty cool looking. Charity Center, Communal Garden, Fire Brigade, Prayer Wheel, a Rock Garden, now worthy of a fishing hole. Oh, where is it under? Fish market. Fishing hole, I don't see it. Yeah, it's tough to figure out where they're putting stuff. I don't know. I just don't see it. Maybe I'm in the wrong screens. I'm in decorating. I don't know. Sort by capacity. Sort by availability. They need a search. That's not search. Show all. That's probably it right there. Because we only had all the fun stuff listed. Not... It was only trying to show us, filter out to the fun stuff. Aha! Makes a lot more sense. Plasma billboard. A block of flats. There's the drive-in. Alright, well, let's see if these got enough people to work them now. Still don't get it, only 4. 11. Two. Summon spirits. Seems to have a high chance of becoming ill. Huh. Pourquoi? 10% chance to produce 1 farmer. Why would they get sick there? There's the fishing hole. Well, now I can't. Now I can't plop it. Not build that there. Doesn't like the dirt roads? No, that's fine. There it goes. They got a whole bunch of people visiting. 9 out of 15. We're at a 15.
Kratzen the Lobel! Greats no fairway! Kratzen the Lobel! Greats no fairway!
Now we're at the fishing hole, yeah. Where's the special sim icon? Special sims icon. Show all special sims. Created by the class. Okay. That one. Shiloh stall. Visiting venues. Visits child safe venues.
Ooh, wow. Ooh, finish.
You see the little kids, that's all I'm saying. Tog along, tog along.
Zalo!
Show criminals. Our Bobby station. There's our copies on patrol. Gads. It is so tough because in SimCity you know what you're shooting for, and here you really don't. It's way more like SimTown, where things do matter. Like again, like you got to have this many of this and this many of that to get, but it doesn't seem like again like there's like you have to shoot for something. Okay, let's try some of the filters. Let's try to go with some more like industrial stuff. Where was that filters? Oh, no, I don't see it. Landscaping. Well, there we go. Industrial. 50s gas station. Yeah. You need that out here in the farm area of town. 1950s. Oh, that's our cyber kind of area eventually. Right on the edge. Still kind of wanted to be farming. Make him a downtown. A subway. Cool. A bus stop. Where's our normal... The normal city street now? Okay. These maps are seemingly awful tiny too. I don't know about a new game if we're all always stuck to this size. Don't know enough yet. Ooh, a brewery. A dive bar. Warner Deli. I like it. See, I think some of these things would be nice for The Sims. Like, for example, right, you got all your cooking skills and you can build a diner venue, but some of these other options, like, you know, here's a couple of choices for you. Like, you could drop down a deli or butcher shop or a brewery and then go in and modify it if you want to, so you don't have to start from scratch. I do like the dive bar. Got sick. We are definitely going to need some sort of medical contemplative. Show all. We need some sort of medical. 5% chance to produce a religious leader, an elder or a cultist. Dairy barn. Okay, so the midwife. Healthcare. Helps 6 Sims get well. Excellent. Midwife. Every area is going to need one of those, then health. Okay, let's put it next to... bar. You guys are gonna need one on this side of town. On this side of town. Your city lacks the required spirituality, so now we need to find some that increase it. Like the bamboo garden, communal garden. Monastery. We need 9. A parochial school. Education and it's child safe. You earned the trophy for completing the small town achievement. You may henceforth be known as by the title of Sheriff. Excellent. Sheriff. This monument generates a small amount of reward income. And it's under spirituality. I actually want Sheriff. Not necessarily this thing, but police. But I'll take it. Only at one. No, as far as it seems you can place more than one. No, or not. No. Yeah, okay, only one. And we still need more. Does that mean criminals? Industrial. I want industrial. Okay, there's the fire station proper. We don't have any abundance of production though. We do need more.
Oven voice.
What I'm really wanting to find, or what I want, and I don't see it, is the SimCity filter to show like how many workers you can visually see how many workers are there, how many are needed at any time of day. So I'm doing this, and other than clicking on them, but I can never tell if I'm getting the right reading or not. Parochial school, so it can take 12, but it says number of workers that completed was 1. So I probably am just lacking lots of workers still. And I don't know about these things. Normally with SimCity games, they upgrade. And I don't know if these do or not. Just gonna turn this up to full speed for a minute and just kind of see what it does, and see if the population even increases. 449. You could totally see why people were thrown hard for a loop with this. They just did not know what to make of it. The biggest one being, this is not SimCity. It reminds me of a cross between it and Town. SimCity and SimTown. It does seem that the mechanics are there, though. You know, you need this many workers for this kind of place, and this much happiness, and hey, thanks for tuning in. You made my day. Where are we at? Near the top of the hour. Oh my, it's already 5 o'clock. Uh-oh. A fire. Is that it starting out over at the... No, not there. Ah. You know, we were looking for the fire services. I don't think we ever did put them down. Disabled. 72 hours remaining. And I don't know if you have to bulldoze it and let it rebuild, or just over 72 hours the damaged thing it'll repair itself. We'll sit here for a minute. I better take out the top of the hour and go get house things done. You know, the chores for the day. We all have them, don't we? And then I'll be back later tonight when I have time and continue on with struggling with SimCity, SimCity 5, SimCity 2013, whatever you want to call it. I have not been having any luck with that one either. I guess that came out wrong. This one, it's not neither having luck or not luck. This one is just still figuring it out. And I haven't played it since it released. I do remember creating the authoritarian city, and I was having a blast with it. And I created a spiritual city, had a blast with it.
Say hey.
What had to be longer than 45 hours remaining, I see. Unlike SimCity, definitely making that money. Very easy. Chances are, again, that screaming noise, all that going on, it's because I'm over here near the spooky barn. They usually come and they make themselves get scared, but it makes them happy. That's nobody getting killed or anything. So again, if you've never seen this before, real quick recap before I close it for the day. I'll be back tomorrow. But these are the different thematic kind of cities that you can build. And these all have a dramatic impact on how your Sims perform, yada yada. You can, it says normal, small town, industrial, capitalist, romantic, fun, contemplative, authoritarian, and cyberpunk. So those are all the type of thematics you can build. But now these down here, you have to have the buildings that you put down. No buildings match. Let me try this one. Prosperity. What do you mean they don't match the filter? Okay, these are the venues. Okay. So up in the corner, it says how much of it, whatever you're looking for to produce. Provides 5 productivity. Right? Provides 3 productivity. Over here, then certain buildings use this one when you put it down will use 9 prosperity. This one will use 4 knowledge, the clinic. Corner deli, 2 productivity. And again, down here it gives you any side effects. This venue might be cool, but it says they have a high chance of becoming ill. Anyway, this is it's very, very interesting. So I look forward to exploring this a little bit more tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in. Again, I'll be back tomorrow. I do my normal live stream, which is a flight sim live stream at 1 in the afternoon, and then I can jump back into this, and then after dinner, after chores, after the evening time stuff, coming back to try to figure out SimCity 5 2013. So I will see you tomorrow. Please like and subscribe if this interests you at all. I'd really love to hear what you have to say when it comes to the bigger picture of why I'm doing this. It's contemplating the Maxis franchise right at the moment, and what EA is doing, and people wanting to know where The Sims is going and the type of gameplay that they want, and looking at a lot of the older Maxis titles for those answers. Okay, adios.